Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another Good and Terrible show episode here. I'm glad we got the crew here. This is going to be a great one. I'm glad you guys are here to join us and watch this video. We brought back the Blerds and Whiskey crew. Herbito,
what up?
Peter, Cam, Rick, they're back in the building. I don't know whether to call this Good Whiskey or Terrible Blerds, but listen.
It's both today.
We're gonna have a lot of both. We're here to talk about some great things. As you can read by my background, today is all about Hennessey, the official drink of Negroes over 21.
I don't know if I agree with that, but go ahead.
Oh, I don't either. But we're gonna get into that.
What did you say, Herb?
You supposed to have Uncle Shay Shay in the background, man.
Uncle Shay Shay, that's right. Nah, because he'd probably be up against me, and I don't want to battle him.
Wait, no, fuck that. That nigga gets paid by Hennessey. We're not putting his picture up.
Facts. He's sponsored by it. Sponsored by it. But today's a great episode because if you guys have been watching, you know that there's one thing that I love more than pissing people off, and it's pissing people off with the mother truth. I'm ready to piss people off today, and I'm probably going to piss off some of my co-stars today. But with that said, we're going to go ahead and proceed because today is all about another unpopular opinion. And today, me, Travis Brown, aka your mother's favorite child, including you, my unpopular opinion is that Henny is garbage.
Now, this is where I want to start. I want to start here. I am not partaking in his decision because I feel like I'm being roped in to this narrative.
You are roped in. This is your
here. It's too late.
I'm sorry.
I want to remove myself from that statement, even though I'm still on the panel of it because technically it's the platform that we're on. I do not agree that Hennessey is trash. As you can see,
we're gonna talk about it.
Wait. I'm confused. Not agree that Hennessey is not trash.
Hennessy is trash.
But you're not even a big drinker. But when I used to drink, no, so about me.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I was like, she don't know me.
It was 30 years
I'm not talking about your Before I entered into the realm of Moscato, I was an avid Hennessy drinker. But I'll let y'all start it off. I just wanted to start.
Oh, listen, okay, Mickey, just because
she got a dark past. Okay.
Yeah,
that's the only thing dark about her.
Anything is possible.
You couldn't just let Cam get that one off. You had to add some shit to it.
No, because just because you're the same.
It was alley-oop. It's the
alley-oop. Just because you're the same shade as Arthur Sweatshirt does not mean that you need to be on here differentiating yourself.
So if you hate black women, just say that because right now,
if you was black, I would say that. If you was black, I would say that.
You want to see the back of my neck? I'll show you.
You can keep the BDBs over there. It's all right.
Okay, being as though I'm still in my winter orange hue, I'm going to have to sympathize with her tonight. So leave my boo alone. Thank you.
Did you just say hue?
Thank you.
Did she just say
winter orange hue?
Yes.
Winter goddamn orange hue.
Sounds like a Home Depot paint color.
Right.
Yes, because the sun hasn't fully come out yet, and so I'm still on my winter paleness journey. But that's going to come to an end sooner, and I'm gonna be okay.
Why do you keep claiming light skin? Like you keep claiming it.
I didn't say I was light skin.
No, she didn't say that.
Light skin.
She's trying to claim brown skin, which is why I can sympathize. Because for all the brown skin people at home, we understand that we are two different colors, and sometimes we get mistaken for light skin in the wintertime. But we are.
Exactly. That's the issue. They be trying to call me light skin in the wintertime. I'm like, I'm not light skinned. I am butterscotch. Get it right. That's what color I am.
Oh, you okay? You throw it in.
That's a changing colors.
If you don't cut it out with your Werther's original ass.
I'm butterscotch. Thank
you. See the same flavor as one of them dum-dums that you get in the little dry cleaners in the bowl.
Listen, all I want back, I just want my reddish, like yellow back. I'm so freaking pale. I hate
reddish yellow. How do you?
I'm in the house all the time.
That's orange.
Yeah, I'm not really orange.
And
reddish yellow is orange.
I'm sorry.
You can't take it. It's taken right now. You can't take that.
Yeah, I can't take it.
I'm
I'm like a light peanut butter, like a diet peanut butter. like
What
regular.
the hell is diet peanut butter?
Peanut butter.
What the hell are you talking about?
So niggas on a diet can't eat peanut butter? Like,
Yo, I am not
no.
eating that. No, I'm good.
it's not like
You say
mayonnaise. There's no
diet
like
peanut butter.
light
I'm gonna
mayonnaise
have to
make
version
that
of
like
peanut butter.
Like
What
Coke
is-
Zero,
what-
I'm peanut butter zero. I'm the lighter
Peanut butter
version.
zero? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
George
Wow.
Washington Carver is
I was about to
pissed
say,
off right now.
George Washington Carver gonna fuck somebody up because
I'm about
that's
to say, I'm about to say Mickey over here claiming gluten-free peanut butter. I bet.
We are 10 days after Black History Month, and you want to come on here and talk blasphemy like this.
over there
I
calling
just-
herself sunflower butter.
I just want people to sympathize with me at the fact that I can't help that I'm getting lighter every day because I'm stuck in the house. Not my fault.
You
That's
said
okay.
you
The
said
sun
all
gonna
You
be out.
had
You
the
gonna be real
masses
good
house. That's
after
why.
that.
you
The
said a
sun
million
about to
times.
come out. You gonna be good. Don't worry about it.
Herb said, you said I'm hiding in Master's house?
You hiding in Masses house, proper light skin.
So are you. You
I'm, I'm about to say, her stop, man.
Hey, look.
No, no.
Look,
You serving lemonade, nigga.
There's
You
some
ain't
People at
wrong
home,
way.
please don't take us seriously.
No,
We just
I
joking.
know what I am. I'm like,
Do
I
you-
was
do
supposed to be
you-
able to come in the house
do
during
you?
the winter and fall. I gotta be outside the spring and summer. That's how it go. I can
They
only
do the
I can only come in the winter and the fall. Then I gotta go back out.
they do the
After
Peter
that.
Griffin check where they do like the colors and they like, nah, you two, you one over.
Oh, so you just be you be on the porch. You can't even. You're not
Yeah.
inside the house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I
outside,
made it to the
You're
porch.
literally
though.
just on the porch. You're on. You know what I'm saying?
You can
On the property.
Mickey gets an acceptable stamp in 89% of Cracker Barrels across America.
I love Cracker Barrel too. That's the first
Ah,
thing.
see, I knew it.
Ain't this
Explains
ain't this about
everything.
it? Bitch.
But
What?
listen,
You are what you eat.
What is the
Every
love
time
about
I
Cracker
go-
Barrel?
every time I go, I feel like I'm on the scene to Get Out and something's gonna happen and all the white people gonna turn on us.
But I say, hey,
I feel
Mickey,
like
when
you had to be born in like 1962 and back in order to love Cracker Barrel.
I'm about to say, Mickey, hey,
It's
Mickey,
so good, huh?
when you go to Cracker Barrel, do they make you eat in the back of the restaurant?
Oh,
They usually sit. They kind of sit me in the middle. They sit me in the middle because they don't know what I am. They're like, hey, stop us. But
they make her eat it. They make her eat in the bathroom so you can have out with the old and with the
During the
new.
winter, you sit-
The,
during the winter, you
the,
sit with the white folks, and then and some
the host
with us.
the host is sit you in the middle and walk away going, I don't want to take no chances. I gotta,
I don't want to mix her in.
I don't know.
I don't
Do
want to
they
mix
give
her in.
you the waitress with the 1 star, or do she be having the 4 stars? Because you know they got different tiers of waitresses too.
I know
They got tiers of waitresses.
Yeah, they have little stars on their aprons.
Are we talking
Oh,
about
my
Cracker Barrel?
goodness.
Are we talking about Cracker
At
Barrel?
Cracker Barrel, yeah.
Wait a minute. How do we get on this
What-
discussion? We supposed to be talking
what-
about Henny.
we talking
All
about?
I'm saying is I went to Cracker Barrel enough times when I was in South Carolina going to school with my old ass grandparents, because every time they came down there, that's all they wanted to do was go to Cracker Barrel. So leave me alone.
South Carolina is one of the only states I've ever been where I could literally smell the racism. Like I
Most
hopped off the
definitely.
plane and I was like, it smell like bigots in here.
Nah, brother, you need to go to Alabama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alabama's first.
Alabama, you can
I got
get that
cousins
shit
in
with a knife.
Alabama.
I got to Alabama and I was just like, I think I'm in a time portal. This shit is crazy.
Mississippi's probably even worse.
Yeah, I was about to say Mississippi's probably the worst. So
Yeah, I heard.
They can't
I've never
even. What
been.
makes it worse is they can't even buy Hennessey in Alabama, right?
No, they have a crazy ass alcohol tax down there. Like the alcohol, like a regular little fifth of Ciroc. Here it's like $32 something, like or a bottle of Hennessy, right? Like that bottle of Travis got $37, right? In Alabama, we looked at it. That shit was $90.
90?
90. They
Why?
have a crazy ass alcohol tax.
They don't want niggas drinking.
Yeah, they try to dissuade people from drinking down there. That's why they so fucking miserable.
But that's a great transition. That's a great transition, Rick, because like I was saying, everybody, today's episode is all about Hennessy, and the proper way to drink it is right behind me. You pour that down the sink, pour it down the drain, because Hennessy is disgusting. Now, before we get into the heated discussion here, because I know it's going to get heated, because for some reason niggas love their Hennessy. Let me just preface this by saying I'm not a huge cognac drinker to begin with, but if we are going to go a cognac route, then then there are better ones out there than Hennessy. And I'm tired of y'all acting like it tastes good. I'm tired of y'all acting like you drinking Henny for taste because you're not.
It's delicious.
So real quick, in preparation for the show, I did a little bit of background research. So does anybody know why Hennessy is popular amongst the blacks, as they like to call it?
I'm going to say rappers.
No. So Hennessy got popular with black people after World War II. You had a lot of black soldiers over in France, and they saw a lot of these people drinking this cognac, and they were just like, oh, it seemed like this is the big shit over here. It was really popular. So they started drinking it, and then when they transitioned home, they started buying Hennessy in their neighborhoods, and the word started spreading that, you know, you ain't a big dog until you start drinking Hennessy, and that's like a top flight liquor. And that's where the connection came from. So that's why everybody thinks Hennessy is so popular, but in actuality, it's shit.
Okay, but real talk, the French people eat snails and frog legs as a delicacy. So why are we trusting them to make liquor decisions? I don't understand.
Well, because, like I said, people don't know better.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's just something that you just drink from time to time. So, I mean, it is what it is.
You're not about to be pouring that nasty.
I mean, I'm just only drinking it because it's the only shit in the house. So, I mean, I still got to make a run this week.
That's the reason why it's the last bottle in the house.
Exactly. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Rita.
Come on,
Hey,
man.
all right. Well, I'm going to take the role of the true alcoholic around here because when it comes down to it, you'll drink anything, right? Cool.
Yeah.
Like, so Hennessy to me is like, while it may not be like my first choice, if it's still there, I can take it. I'm good with it. I'm not going to reject it. I ain't going to say no. I ain't going to say yes, but I'm, you know what I'm saying?
I will drink it like in a situation like Herb. If it's literally the last bottle that's there, like, all right, well, I guess that's what we do.
I'm not going to sit here and hold my premises like, oh, I'm not going to touch Hennessy. Like, look, if Bruce Lee can drink Hennessy, I can drink Hennessy.
Yeah.
Bruce was drinking Henny. I saw the picture. I was like, bro, that's
Bruce Lee was
ass.
Yes, Bruce Lee was black. When he came to San Francisco, he's like, they the ones that embraced him.
Yeah.
His name was Bruce. How much blacker can it get? Like,
While we're on the topic of Hennessy, do y'all think white Henny is overrated?
That's why I was getting
Yes.
No.
Yes, it's overrated because niggas can't buy it in the country. That's the only reason why.
yeah, but I will say I don't think it's overrated because I'm the biggest Hennessy hater that there is. But I will drink Henny White. I do like.
I
Henny
will
White.
drink Henny White too.
It's
like
actually
regular
good.
Hennessy, but I will drink Henny White.
How you
See, the
gonna
thing is,
drink it?
even Henny White can be drank without mixing it. Is drink the right word? I don't even know if drink the right word. But it
Drink.
can be drank
Yeah.
without mixing it. If you put some ice with it and just sip that cold, chilled, Henny White's actually not that bad. Regular Henny is pure dumpster juice. That grease that Rick was talking about on the French fry episode from Whataburger that they ain't changed in 35 years, that's what they pour in the Hennessy bottle.
It's duck fat grease.
Duck fat grease. They
fat
put that
grease.
in Hennessy bottles. Now I made some. Like when we had Hennessy on our show, I made some pretty good. Instead of a Moscow mule, I called it a French mule because, like I said, like Rick said, it came from France. So I used instead of using was it vodka or gin, I just used Hennessy to make that mule, and they came out pretty well. So
Spoiler alert: when we did the Hennessy episode, I did not drink it. I just lied. I was not about to drink that shit.
Oh, the
I
truth
wasn't.
comes out.
Oh wait.
Well, when we did the Hennessy episode, I drank Hennessy Black, and that's why I was in here trying to fight somebody by myself. So
That's another reason.
Wait, don't you have a story about Hennessy, Rick?
Here we go.
I got a story. I got stories about every goddamn thing. So
here's another thing. That's another reason why I say
in the Bible. Okay.
Oh man. So here's another
Hennessy
reason why I say Hennessy is trash, because literally everybody that I've ever met has a Hennessy story, and most of the time it don't end well. About 99% of the time it don't end well. So I don't know why we continue. Wait, well, first of all, is there anybody here on the panel we have right now that actually is defending Hennessy? Because everybody seems to be agreeing with me, and that's no fun.
I think it's her.
Light skin in the middle there.
Oh,
That barely even drink Hennessy is
The only real
one.
nigga on this panel. Because y'all
Wait.
are abandoning your ancestors.
Listen, listen.
Hey, what?
You don't even drink. You drink wine. You drink wine.
No.
But
She has
when
a
I
pass.
used to, I was in the club on Henny Hard. Like y'all don't know that nigga.
Was you?
That's where I know you from. That's where I know you from. It was in 2K9 in DC in the early 2000s, and it was this light skinned girl in there trying to fight everybody, and I was like, let me go over there and calm her down, and she pushed my black ass, and I was like, no, and I walked away. I knew your ass.
Yo, why she sound like those preachers who like reform themselves?
I knew it. I recognized you from somewhere. You the table twerker from 2010. That's what it is.
Oh shit. Does anybody have a
tossing over the table saying anything's possible?
Anybody got a Henny story they want to share with the group?
Go ahead, Rick.
I'll let Rick go first. I'll tell myself.
No.
All right, go ahead, Mick. Go ahead, Mick.
I had the first time I had Hennessy, I was with my big brother, and I was in visiting him up in Delaware, and it was New Year's Eve. And this is when Alizé was like hot. So I had just turned 21. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some Alizé. And he was like, you want Alizé? And I was like,
dating yourself right now.
What are you shitting, mate?
It's all good. I'm gonna be 33 in 2 weeks. It's good. I'm comfortable with my age.
You was drinking Alizé?
I was drinking
Alizé when Alizé was hot. You
Such
sound a little over it.
Like for real.
I am, bro. I'm so like it's just in me.
You sound like a girl that would be featured on a Lil Jon track in the East Side Boys.
Yo, China White. You just called it China White.
Everything.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
Still.
China.
Okay.
So
I got a Henny story. The one time I got drunk off the Henny, I broke my foot. Yes. I broke my foot.
Oh, we gotta hear this.
Yeah,
So he got the story.
The cash money ankles.
And shut up. All right, so I went on a date with one of my old teachers. And I
Wait. Don't say and. We're not about to skip over that. We're not just gonna roll past that real quick.
Stop
Was
right
you
there.
getting extra credit?
No, I was grown. He was my middle school teacher.
Oh my god.
Nigga, what?
Went out on a date with him.
That means he's a smooth 15, 20 years older than you.
Wow.
No wonder he was drinking Hennessy.
Right.
That's why I was drinking Hennessy. So,
This nigga probably was drinking scotch on the rocks.
Oh, what do you have to drink? I'll have 3 fingers of wild turkey.
The way it came about, I don't even remember how the date came about because I was like 24, 25 years old or something like that.
This nigga emailed you on your college.
That's where it's
This nigga emailed you on your college EDU email.
So, I felt a certain type of way about going on a date because I felt like, dude, this is weird. But I was like, I'ma just go. So I wasn't drinking Hennessy until we got on the date. I feel like he was trying to set me up, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna fall for the okie doke. So I was fucked up. Got in the car, tried to drive home, hit a tree, broke my foot. That's my Hennessy story. Because he was like, oh, let's get a room, let's get a room. And I was like, no, I'm not getting a room. So I was like, I'm gonna risk it all to go home and
to get away from him.
My Hennessy story.
I mean, I ain't no medical expert or nothing, but if you hit a tree, I feel like something else should have broke besides your foot.
Only the Hennessy saved me, I guess, because the only thing that broke was my feet.
Hennessy gives you superpowers.
Hennessy prevented her from hurting herself further than the foot. She could have cracked her neck. She could have busted her lip.
Hennessy was the reason she was in the situation in the first place.
I totaled my car, and I had just got that car like maybe like 5 or 6 months earlier.
So Hennessy saved you, but your car wasn't able to be salvaged.
My car died.
I'm about to say the car wasn't running on Hennessy though. The car was
If you had put some Henny in the gas tank, the car might have survived.
That was God's way of telling you to pick somebody your own age.
Mickey, your science is blowing my mind.
Listen, he was a science teacher, actually. So
oh my gosh.
So he was scientifically getting you drunk. He was like 2 more milliliters and I'm in there.
I know this thing wasn't even on social media.
She went on a date with Neil Tyson deGrasse over here.
It was no social media. It was on social media. That's where he contacted me.
Don't lie. This nigga shot his shot from you from an MSN email. I get it.
Going on dates with rapist Walter White and shit.
Yeah.
Y'all met. I bet y'all met in a.
rapist.
I bet y'all met in an AIM chat room.
Nah, we went.
He hit him with the ASL.
Wow.
He slid in the, the inbox, the Facebook inbox. That's what happened. That's how
your AOL account.
It was on Facebook, but it was like the original Facebook though, like like the throwback back in the day Facebook.
This man had an exclusive deal
Bro,
with Mark Zuckerberg.
When you said the AIM chat room, you talk about me showing my age with Alizé, nigga. That's
I'm 35. I know I'm getting old, so I mean,
right.
And I'm the youngest one on the panel, so between the four of us. So I mean,
I was about to say, I feel like I'm the youngest one.
Yo, you're the youngest as far as everybody. I'm the youngest Blerds and Whiskey. So
wait, you younger than Rita?
Lesson learned.
Uh-oh.
Don't date your old teachers. Leave it alone.
Why did you not know that lesson already? Ain't no lesson learned. I didn't need Hennessey for that.
I really hope someone throughout the day he can say nothing like, I always had a crush on you since like, no, we're not gonna go there.
No.
So
that's the creepiest part about it.
Details.
No,
we stop recording. But if I say too much,
it's incriminating. That's the creepiest part about this story is that he was your middle school teacher. That means this man was looking at you as a 13-year-old at recess in your gym shorts, like, oh.
Yeah, look, you show is filling out there.
Like, so look at like, you been taking your vitamins, girl?
Oh, you're gonna be a little heartbreaker when you grow up.
Family guy that was looking at the son. He was like, oh yeah.
Herbert. Mr. Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert. He's like,
this nigga was the chaperone for all the school dances.
He's all talking about like, you grown, huh?
You really felt out them gym shorts, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
But I
do
shower
after this episode.
I do have a Hennessey story though.
Let's go Vegas, Rick.
So me and my friend, me and my boy, my closest friend, we would get drunk and basically go on adventures just about every weekend, right? So
what kind of adventures?
Man, listen, just listen for the story, bro. So one weekend we decided this I believe this was around the time of when Hennessy Black came out. I believe this is when it first came out. So we got a bottle and me and him would go kind of hard. So like we punished the whole bottle and then we made some other stuff, right? So our thing was that we would go to strip clubs all the time. Like we would just go. So we decided we was gonna go to this new strip club we heard about in Suitland. It was one of them little hole in the wall joints that doubles as something else during the day. So we get there and we go in.
Like Baz and Crew?
No, it's worse than Baz and Crew. It's and listen, I got stories about Baz and Crew, but again, let's move. We're progressing forward amicably. So anyway, we go in. The joint did. We tip a couple of the girls, whatever. We're drunk as shit. I'm so drunk. I'm like, I gotta go piss. So I go out front of the club and I piss in between two cars, which is literally right there off of Suitland Parkway. So those cars just riding by blowing their horn. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm peeing. I come back inside the club. My friend is behind the counter where the nigga that takes the money is. One of the niggas who owns the club comes up to me and goes, yo, what's up? Your boy was telling me I'm excited to bring y'all niggas on as partners. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck did I was outside? My boy is standing there next to him with his arms folded like this, saying to the bouncer, yeah, check that nigga right there. Make sure he don't bring none of that shit in my club. I was like, wait a minute. I pulled him. I said, yo, what did you do? Yeah, tomorrow morning we're gonna come back and sign the paperwork. We own half of this bitch. How did you talk them into giving half? Yo, fuck it. Don't worry about it. Yo, we got it. We in the money now. I was like, yo, what the fuck happened? So we spent the rest of the night like at the strip club, like as like managers or like part owners and shit. The next morning I wake up, like of course I wasn't gonna try to drive home. So I wake up and I go, hey, you remember what you did last night? He's like, what do you mean? I said, you know, we're partners in a strip club now, right? He was like, yo, I don't even remember what I said to these niggas. I don't even remember the nigga name. I said, well, apparently they're expecting us to come back and sign some paperwork. So what are we gonna do about this? He was like,
so wait, so long story short, are you an owner of a strip club right now?
hell no, that shit got shot up the very next week and then closed down.
I was about to say, so what you're saying is we got plans Saturday because
how you gonna go to a strip club in COVID
Your
time?
ass gonna be sitting in the house just drinking wine, so don't even.
No, I'm a dog.
No, she's not even gonna be drinking wine.
Listen, you ain't gonna keep coming for Mickey like that. If I had a club, Mickey, I would have you a little section set up with a bottle of Moscato waiting for you. Like, make sure my homegirl don't want for nothing.
No,
Mickey gonna walk in there.
The Moscato bottles coming.
Mickey gonna walk in there and have 3 Mike's Hard Lemonades. That's what it's gonna be.
Yo, I love Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I knew it.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Yeah, you gonna keep defending her, man?
Right, Mickey, I'm trying, and you just.
May I also request quesadillas in my section, and then I'll take care of the bartender.
What strip club got quesadillas?
In Atlanta, they got all types of food.
We having some of the best food, some of the best food.
I'm sure they do, but we talking about quesadillas.
Now, apparently, that joint that Lou Williams went to during the bubble last year, that shit looked like some premier that they had.
Magic City.
Magic City, dude. Magic City.
One of the most depressing moments. That's one of the most depressing moments of my life is when I went to Miami, and we were going to go to King of Diamonds. Come to find out that joint got shut down like right before we went down there.
Yeah.
I went down there. There was like 3 people in the parking lot. I was like, "Oh, is this an off night?" Like,
Travis, since you brought it up, and we're talking about stories about being drunk and doing crazy things, let me tell the King of Diamonds story.
Oh, here it is.
So, me and all my friends go to Miami, right? My boy found a Groupon that allows you to go to this club to pregame, and then you take a party bus to King of Diamonds, right? So we go into this club, right? And they're like, you get an hour in the club. Well, they gave us all 6 drinks tickets apiece. So we all got basically it was 6 of us, so everybody would use their tickets to buy a round, right? So we had 6 drinks before we get to King of Diamonds. One of my associates, he's not my friend, he gets my fucking nerves, decided to go to this little liquor store next to the club before we get on the party bus and buys a mini bottle of Fireball and Crown Apple. I don't know why he buys this. I'm like, you could have just bought. Right. I'm like, we had plenty of drinks and you could have just bought some drinks when we got into King of Diamonds. So, boom. We get to King of Diamonds. Somehow they don't find these bottles on him before they get in. So he just gets in. He comes over to me and was like, yo, Rick, do something with this. And hands me the bottle of Fireball. I'm like, I'm not doing shit with this. I don't want it. So I throw it on the little chair in our section. I left the section to go get some ones, but 2 people who had met us there, they were in the section, and security comes and is like kicking them out. So we all come over to see what's going on. And now, mind you, I said I had 6 drinks at this club. I had more before we got there, and I had another drink we got in.
Of course.
Apparently, I was very disrespectful to the manager. So I got shut up, Herb. I got kicked out as well. Well,
you disrespectful? Nah.
No way.
Just a fine, upstanding young gentleman.
So then
he said,
like,
amicably.
I'm trying to negotiate with the manager to let us back in. I'm like, we'll give you another couple $100. So he's just like, fuck you, I don't want to talk to you. I was like, fuck me. So then this quote unquote cop comes over and he's like standing in my face. I look at his bulletproof vest and he had a patch from Metal Gear Solid, which is a video game, on his vest.
Oh my God.
That took me into the next stratosphere. He's sitting there looking at me. I said, I don't know what the fuck your little bitch ass is looking at. If I want to get back into this club, this little bitch ass gate, or your little bitch ass can't stop me from getting in there. And I started walking towards him, and then he's looking at me. And so I proceeded to go to pick up the gate because I was going to throw the gate and then I was going to throw his ass. But then the two of the people that got kicked out, they came and jumped on my back. It's like, no, these got guns. I was like, I don't give a fuck about them guns or them. ain't nobody stopped me from getting back in this bitch. So they had to drag me back to the car. Man.
Wow.
And Hennessey was involved in this story?
It absolutely was. Because Hennessey was...
That proves my point. There it is.
So,
trash.
Well, I got a story. It's not just Hennessey. It's Hennessey, Crown, and Ciroc. It was my bachelor.
We're going to have another episode when it comes to
Crown. Oh, you was mixing.
Say about that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my father was my best man at my wedding.
That's awesome.
What?
That's a lot of shit.
So
first of all, you got to know this guy. To know why that is hilarious. There's a night of bad decisions all around.
He said, and he tells me, like, look, way before I even come to the party, he says, look here, my prime objective is to get you so shit-faced that I ask you, hey, do you want to get married? If you say yes, then we're good. If you say no, I got to move you to another state. So he got me so shit-faced, and we ordered a party bus and everything. We get on the party bus. I'm already shit-faced as soon as I walk on there. Because I had nothing but Hennessey, Crown Apple, Ciroc, and just going in. So all of a sudden, I get to the point where I just black out. And the next thing I know is I wake up the next morning. I'm asking my uncle, where's my glasses at? He's like, yo, fuck you. So I'm asking, like, yo, what the hell just happened? So I go and ask my dad in the other room. He's like, yeah, so you blacked out. You put your face in some of the strippers' titties and everything, called them a couple of hoes and bitches. We had to pull you away from everybody and everything. Oh, yeah, by the way, you hit your head on the pole inside the tour bus, inside the party bus, because we tried to wake your heavy ass up, and we had to drag you out. Not to mention, when we dragged you out the bus, you fell on the ground. And that explains why you got this little scratch right here on your face. And here's the thing. I got so shit-faced that I took off my glasses and just threw them on the other side of the bus. Now, mind you, my brother-in-law had my glasses. He lived in Alexandria. I lived in Forest. I had to get back to Alexandria to get my glasses. So, yeah. Never mixing again.
You lived in where?
But and by the way, I did say I wanted to marry her, so I turned out to be all good. So
I mean, we know because you married her.
Well, yeah.
And you reproduced. So there's that.
Well, he was born before
consummation.
He was born already, so
there's probably
That's
Henny.
right.
There's
You're
probably
right.
Henny
I
involved
forgot
in that too.
And they still have the footage. So
Oh no!
Oh,
and no
my
offense,
God.
no offense to her for real, no, because you my guy. But listen, you're not exactly the lightest dude to be lifting up.
no, they literally said like they had to stop. Like they was in the middle of the video. It's like, dude, we're gonna have to like figure out a way to get this motherfucker's 400 pounds. The way to get this done. We have to strategize. It's not just an easy thing.
So why was you cut?
Then I threw up my uncle that
You
was
gotta lift with your legs.
But why
You
was your
can't
cousin
rely
mad
on
at you?
your arms.
You gotta live with a lot of people.
I'm getting to that, Cam. My uncle was mad at me because I threw up on his favorite shirt.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Like it can't come out in the wash. Come on.
No, but
Wow.
I mean, I just it was the same night. He was like, yo, like you threw up on my favorite fucking shirt. He was like, I ain't got nothing to say to you right now. Kind of mad.
The only time that he hold a grudge is if number one, if the shirt was white, or number two, if the shirt was silk.
It was white.
Oh, no.
yeah.
That ain't coming out then.
Yeah.
That shirt is trash.
I was like, just build me. Just build me.
I'd have came to your house and threw up on every shirt you got. I'd have been facing the bottle of that nasty ass Hennessy and just like, oh, just give it a minute.
Listen.
No way, yo.
I've never blacked out ever, and that was the only time I remember looking at my sister's boyfriend like, yo, I'm fucking.
So basically, Hennessy causes you to make horrible choices and decisions,
For life choices.
Pretty much.
which is why it's trash.
that's why
you don't need to drink it.
That's also why anything is possible because you're liable to do anything.
Anything.
When you drink Henny, it's literally like a Hangover 4. Like it's another episode of the Hangover movies.
Yes.
Like it really is.
And here's another thing, like my boy that was there, he ended up telling me, he told me like the actual cups like this. I was like, yo, fill it up. So he fills it up like here. He's like, I was like, no, fill it up. Like right here, no, fill it up. And he and I chug it.
So it wasn't the Hennessy, it was just you.
Yeah, that's you.
It was just you. No, that's just you.
Like it was you, though.
Like don't blame the alcohol though. That was just you.
No, we
and
still
poor
blame
choices.
alcohol.
I say, Herb,
No
someone who's been
way,
around
right.
you drunk and sober, that was you.
No, but
Listen.
I'll
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll raise you the Hennessy, and I'll see your Hennessy, and I'll raise you the fact that all cognac suck. In my
That's what I
personal
said.
opinion.
Didn't I say that at the beginning of the show? Cognac is
Like
the most
Cavassier.
overrated liquor, period. But
What
at
is
the
the
same
other-
time,
Blerds and Whiskey.
I feel like Cavassier was pretty good. I liked it, actually.
I never had
But we had it
Cavassier.
on the show.
I think I've only had Cavassier like once.
I'm gonna say,
I
hey,
like-
Rita. They say, Rita, did your date have Cavassier too?
I don't know what it is.
Man,
All I know was at the end of the
Cavassier for the
night-
ladies.
At the end of the night, the bar tab was like $300-$400 at the end of the night. Like that's how it went.
That was his
He
whole
was a sugar
teacher.
daddy.
That was his whole teacher salary right there.
Bruh.
No, that's how you know. That's how you know the nigga was old, because the only way he could afford that is if he was on tenure, which means he been there long.
He put his whole teacher salary on the future. Like for real, now thinking about he had his eye on you since 8th grade.
He been waiting.
This nigga spent his.
Since 7th grade.
He
He was my science teacher in 7th grade and 8th grade.
Hey, was it because y'all had? Wait! I got a joke. It's not gonna be funny now because you made me wait too long. But hey, did y'all get together because y'all had chemistry?
Oh.
It's not gonna be funny no more.
Hey, I'm gonna let you know right now that wouldn't have been funny.
True story. Back in like 7th and 8th grade, I had a crush on him too. It faded away, obviously, but I had a little crush on him too back in 7th and 8th grade. So yeah, I think that was the reason why I agreed.
It's okay for you to have a crush on him when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Dude, you had your eye on this girl since like in middle school. That's not good.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing about that good.
Facts.
You remember that
Understand
LL
this
Cool
shit.
J song where she was like, "Daddy, I'm grown."
Nope.
That's how I felt.
Nope.
So,
You was like, oh yeah, I'm in there now. I got the teachers. Okay.
This nigga was freshening up in the bathroom before the date, like, she may be young, but she ready.
My man had jupe on deck.
it was definitely awkward.
That nigga was spraying Aqua Velva.
This nigga wrote in the tip section in the tip section of the check. He just wrote age ain't nothing but a number. Don't judge me.
Bruh.
Oh man.
It got at first it was awkward when he first asked me, and then it was definitely awkward when I got there, and then when I realized that I was drunk and he was drunk and he was trying to get him some, I was like, nah, I need to go home.
This nigga spent his whole
Trying to get
pension.
them training bros on. That's what he's trying to do.
This nigga spent his whole pension on Rita. That's got to be a record.
He'd be like, we both adults here.
Yeah, one of us barely.
That's one of the things that he said to me when we were.
Bruh, this nigga's a mad predator, bro. I hope he's in locked up somewhere.
No,
right
because
now.
I brought it up. Like in the middle of the date, I brought it up. I was like, yo, you used to be my teacher. Like, this not weird to you? Like, this isn't strange. And again, I'll give y'all more details when we end the call.
Hey, that's fine. This nigga was slipping in R. Kelly song quotes the whole night.
It was weird. It was definitely weird.
Ain't nothing wrong with a little girl that's 9.
She said, this
"Oh
ain't
no,
Yo,
no,
edit that.
please cut that out, Mickey. We cannot. Please do not put
Take
that.
that out.
Since she was a teenager, like dog. That's
Somebody mute Herb's mic. Somebody mute
Herb.
Herb's mic.
See, this is why we don't do Hennessy.
Prove
Hennessy point.
I was drinking Hennessy, and now you singing R. Kelly song.
Look at this.
Jesus Christ.
Bruh.
Herb gonna go after he log off the call. He gonna go to his bedroom, look at his wife, and be like, "You trying to give me some tutu?"
No, Herb gonna get off the interview. Herb gonna get off the Zoom call and turn around, and Chris Matthews gonna be saying, "Take a seat for me."
Welcome to
Take a seat.
like seriously, like you. looking at her.
Stop.
We're not gonna dive
Stop.
too deep into this.
Please.
It's just
Again,
moving on.
At the end of this, when we're done with the episode, I will answer any and every question anybody got. I got
F that. Mickey, keep rolling because we'll make another episode about
No,
Rita's
we're
love
not.
life.
Again, I have to reiterate this. We're gonna move forward amicably.
We need a
Okay,
whole
wait.
episode just about Rita. This is
Okay,
good
wait.
gold material, right?
I didn't finish my story when I started. I just thought about it. I didn't finish my story.
my
So
bad.
no, you're good. The Hennessey story, I got to Alizé. We went to the liquor store. I'm fresh 21. Like ID just came out the. I'm like, yeah, you got the. Once you get the horizontal ID, you know, like, yeah, I'm out here, baby. I'm out here. So
Blasting Ashanti in the whip.
no, baby. We went to
Ooh, baby. Hit him with the blurred loving.
Oh, please don't.
I know you getting bored. Dealing with
them.
Blur love and blur
There's
love.
something wrong with y'all, yo.
Okay, Bobby Brown did not need to do all that.
Bruh. I'm so glad he did all of that so I can have that memory when I get like 85 and I'm thinking about all the stuff from my childhood. I'm like, yo, that nigga really hopped out the helicopter with half his coat on.
My goal is to get that rich. My goal is to get that rich to have a helicopter so I can high knees my way out of that.
No,
joint.
nigga.
He did the scissors kick. He did a scissors kick. Like,
My goal is to get that rich so that I can do that much cocaine so that I can hide me out of the helicopter.
I'd rather just do it without the coke. I'm just
You not disrespect the king of R&B like that. Y'all already know.
he disrespected himself, man. Like,
No.
Why are all the kings of R&B supposedly the worst people? That's
yeah, like how you
Because
do
you
so much
gotta
coke?
have some trauma. You gotta have trauma to make good music.
That's
Like, how you-
factual.
No,
Like, how
nah.
I say, how you do that much coke and your bottom jaw just goes over here?
Bruh.
That's the thing. That's the thing. At that music video, go back and watch that music video. The moment that before he even started dancing, the moment that I knew that Bobby Brown was gonna do something weird was at the very first scene of the video where they was in that hotel room and him and Ja Rule was looking out the window and them girls said something to him and they both turned around to look at him. This nigga turned around and had like his jaw like all the way down here.
This nigga Bobby was talking like this the whole time.
Yep.
What I want to know is why the fuck did y'all sign him to Murder Inc? That's the question. Like,
They
why?
did sign him.
Just
Oh,
for
they
that
did?
song. Just for that one song.
Wait a minute.
They
Wait
got
a
an
minute.
instant classic. It was worth it.
Wait a minute. You're talking about Irv Gotti, who also signed Black Tar and that other nigga that I can't even think of his name.
Actually, it was Black Child and Cadillac Tie.
Whatever. Same nigga.
Like, yeah.
People we don't remember anymore. So yeah,
But I'm
Shout out to Charlie
I'm-
Baltimore.
uh,
And Charlie Baltimore.
did
Yeah,
sign
nope.
Charlie Baltimore.
Wait, I'm sorry,
But
Mickey, go ahead. Because you
I was about to
Yeah,
say, finish your story.
I contract too. So we leave the liquor store. We go to my my brother's homeboy's house, and we drinking. They playing Madden. I finished a bottle of Alizé, and I'm like, yo, like I'm still ready for some more. So they had Hennessey. They was like, you want some? And I lied to you not. The Hennessey was on the table, and it was looking at me, and I was looking at it. And I was like, something's telling me not to do this, but I was like, fuck it. And
That just gave me DeMarcus vibes.
So now
That
that
just
was
gave
actually,
me DeMarcus vibes, Mickey. I was looking
That-
at you, and you was looking at me, and I was thinking.
no, that's the R. Kelly lyric right there, though. My mind's
my
telling
God.
me no.
But this dream.
red solo cup. I had a red solo
Yeah,
cup,
vocals?
just like her. I had a red solo cup, and my cup was empty, and I was like, I don't think I should do this. And my mother's voice rang in my head. My mother told me before I turned 21, she said, whatever you do when you drink, do not mix alcohol. If you having wine, you have wine. If you having vodka, you have white, you have white. Do not
Nah,
cross, mix
F that. I do that all the time.
alcohol. She said it's gonna make you sick and you're gonna be messed up. Now, as that voice is telling me she's on the right shoulder, like, don't do this. And Hennessey was like, man, you gonna listen to your mom? And I was like, hell no. So I grabbed-
Bruce Lee was on the other shoulder, like, drink that puddle.
Wait.
It tastes like water.
Don't think.
Scenario with this.
Uh-huh.
What gets you in more trouble? Hennessy or that fucking red Solo cup? Because everybody got a red Solo cup.
It can.
Shit.
It can. That bottle said, "Don't think,
drink."
I feel like it's the cup. I feel like the cup gets you in more trouble.
Because people don't realize.
People don't realize. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because
you can drink anything in a red Solo cup.
Show. My 30th birthday party was a complete fucking shit show, and the title for my pajama was PJs and Red Solo 30th birthday turn up. I'll never forget. And at the end of the night,
we got footage of this.
At the end of the night, I was asleep on the floor, and like I wasn't even in a fetal position. I don't even know what type of position I ended up in. But
I heard stories.
Epic as shit.
I
heard stories.
Oh wait. No. Go ahead, Rick. Because it's thought. Whatever you're gonna say.
Lead the fifth.
I had to throw somebody out that night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ask me again. That story was wild.
I literally had the Uncle Phil in the out.
So you was present in this party, is what you telling me?
Yeah, I was there
too, but he not here tonight. But Trey was there. Cam, I think was there. Were you there,
Cam? It might have been. It sounds.
A lot of alcohol that night. Nobody quite.
I made. How fucking big was that container? It was like one of those storage containers.
You made jungle juice?
The big shit.
Hold on, hold on. If you ever watch a Tipsy Bartender video, whenever he makes one of his jungle juices, it was one of those type of things.
Yeah. So what was this after?
But it was more alcohol than it was juice. And I'm gonna tell you, because I was fucking people up because I was soaking all the fruit. The fruit had been soaking for 6 days before I even made the punch.
I was there for that. I remember that.
Yeah.
Didn't someone have gummy bears too? That was like soaking in vodka.
It was soaking in vodka. I had
those.
different ones.
I was there.
Leave it to Rick.
I had triple sec. I had a vodka one. I had a tequila one. So I had different fruits for each alcohol that I was soaking it in.
Yeah, I do remember that night because you saved my Rita saved my life that night.
But see, it's not the red Solo cups.
It's definitely
the alcohol that's in it.
Because the red Solo
Herb's drinking out of a red Solo cup right now.
That much. It really
and what did Herb say not that long ago?
And it's a double. Look at it. It's a double red Solo cup. When you have 2 cups, you know you trying to.
Easy there, Lil Wayne.
Hold on. So I got to put y'all up on game. I actually told Herb about the double Solo cup. Right. You got to have the double Solo cup because you put the ice in it and you're drinking it. Then you mix it. Then you keep it to insulate it so it stays cold a little bit longer. That's some alcoholic shit in your ass.
I still got some ice, baby.
I feel like it's the Solo cup, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you'll drink a little bit. You know how you'll be damn near done with the cup. You sat it down, and now you can't remember where your cup is.
You gotta get another.
And so you go get another
not
one.
me. I keep my cup.
The cup gets you more fucked up than anything.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you what's the real reason for the cup is because people don't realize. Herb, hold the cup up real quick to the camera. Okay, that sucks. No, people don't realize that there's actually like measuring labels and stuff in there. That's like,
but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right. There are layers to this thing, but no one ever pays attention to it. They just be like, all right, fill it up. Like,
but when you buy because you see, you got to get the real Solo cups to get those measurements. If you buy the one that
not the giant brand, you gotta get the actual Solo cups.
Yeah, the brand says Solo.
Well, we had actual Solo cups the night of the party, and I'm telling you right now,
you were still fucked up.
I had about 15 people that fell asleep in my little apartment that night because that's how we made a big ass breakfast the next morning because
But that was the jungle juice and the fruit. That wasn't. No matter what cup you put it in.
Because everybody was drinking the juice like it was trash. They was like, I can't even taste alcohol. I don't even taste alcohol.
I'm sorry. Like the story just proves the point that it's not the red Solo cup. It's people drinking it.
Thank you.
It really is.
All right, so
that's what I'm trying to say.
So if you didn't have the Solo cup, you just had a regular white styrofoam cup. You want to blame them too?
No, because people be more cautious because it's a different cup.
What?
You gotta fuck with their psyche.
All right. Let's take a vote. Let's take a vote. Does white cup or red cup matter to me? No. Y'all, go ahead.
No. I got a white cup.
I'm sorry.
No.
That's 5 to 1.
At least the one thing I can say about my story, I know it was all me. It was not the liquor. It wasn't the liquor.
Right.
Yes, it was.
Well, you blame on inanimate objects and stuff.
It was definitely you. It was for sure you.
You wanted all of that.
No one's denying you that.
See, the bottom line is there's a lot of great. Everybody on here except for Mickey is a drinker, and there's a long list of things that are acceptable to drink, and Henny is just not one of them.
I've been drinking. Don't do that.
Travis be taking so many shots at me.
That shit was epic.
Every show.
My man be going out of his way. It's just like, man, let me throw this boomerang real quick. Gotcha.
Hey,
Mickey know me. Mickey know me better than anybody here. Okay, so I can do that. We got that relationship.
Real quick, but speaking of taking shots at female co-hosts, can we talk about how Sharita is not in favor of Hennessy, but she been drinking that bottle of margarita like it's Hennessy, just facing it like a nigga on the block?
And I'm going to. Going to. You know why? Because I'm on Kanye's workout plan. Thank you very much. And as you can see, my cheekbones is popping. Okay.
Yes.
Listen, I'm not. No, I'm.
Go ahead.
No. Please. I'm
so
listening.
you know, calories matter. So this don't got.
How much is left in that bottle?
I must say, are you about to do a Phoenix Fit promo?
No, but it got 38.7 calories for every 1.5 fluid ounces. So I said, fuck it, I got surplus of calories that I can fuck up tonight because I hit that 2 a day today. So I might as well take to the head. That's how I felt.
How much is left in that bottle though?
That's not how calories
Does it look a little full?
That's about right here. Oh shit!
Right.
You deserve it.
And my bottle
drink to the head.
in the back. Okay, it's about right there.
That's not bad. I heard the skinny girl's good too.
Sorry, so real question.
Only the margarita.
This is not a shot, Mickey. This is a real question. As the sole defender of Hennessy on this panel right now, please give me 3 valid reasons as to why you would defend Hennessy with such passion. What 3 reasons do you have that makes Hennessy so great that you want to continue its existence in Black culture lore?
I would say memorable stories, right? Everybody has a memorable Hennessy story where they like, it adds to the spice of your life. When you turn 85 years old and you look back and you go say, you know what? Hennessy gave me a lot of shit, but I had a damn good time when I was on that shit. I think the story adds to the spice of life, which makes you feel like you accomplished something. Even though it's ratchet, it's attached to the story, or it might be a little,
Oh my God.
That's number 1. Number 2 is nobody's ever had bad sex on Hennessy. I don't know about you guys. I haven't, and it was great. So number 3,
it was great.
It was great. Number 3, I would say I don't know what number 3 would be.
Wait. I just thought about something. So what you're telling me is I should have went with my teacher afterwards.
In your case, no, because that was a deliberate, like, he was trying to force his hand.
No, because $10 says
you can have whatever you like.
I don't feel like it was gonna be a consensual.
Where my keys at? Where my keys
No,
at?
because $10 says that nigga popped 2 gas station pills before he left the restaurant.
Right. He was like, I'm getting this.
That nigga was sprinkling horny goat weed all over it. This is happening.
Blue
Curtis Mayfield in his ear.
Not the blue chew. Blue wasn't out back then.
My man had Isaac Hayes in his head as he's walking out on his date too.
This nigga still play Barry. This nigga still play Barry White in his apartment to get ready for a date.
Y'all bullshit around. If you would have gotten his car, he would have turned on the engine. You would have heard that Rick James blaring. She was only 17, but she was sexy.
I bet you that nigga drive a Buick.
Yeah, I bet at the end of the day when Rita went home and not with him, he probably pulled that Danny Glover shit. Get too over this shit.
I put my key in that door and I locked that door.
That's all I'm saying.
Hey Rick, before the date started though, he's gonna be like, I'm gonna have me some fun.
I bet you that nigga drive a Buick. I'm convinced that nigga.
You raggedy bitch.
Oh, man.
You know you done fucked up, right?
It's either a Buick or a Lincoln. It's gotta be one of them.
Oh yeah, one of the two.
Oh my God.
But think about it. All the fun times I can think about my 20s. Hennessey was somewhere in there. Like, yeah,
I feel like you just low key strive to have your life be a BET movie. Like that's your goal.
Like it's a
BET movie that Tyler Perry produced. Let's not forget that.
Now Tyler don't be having Hennessy in his movies. Tyler don't have Hennessy.
How was the hair?
The whole movie gonna take 3 days to shoot, and everybody lace front is fucked up.
I was like, why make you talk about Hennessy days like pastors when they reformed? Like, yo, back in the day, I used to be real wild in the streets. But now
I'm up here now. But back in the day, I was out there running in the drinking that Hennessy.
I was drinking Hennessy.
I was out there getting after it. I was getting after him.
Y'all know the lady that was and it's not funny. I hate to laugh. The one that did the testimony, she was like, I was sucking dick. I was
oh yeah.
They
took the mic away from her.
I remember that.
I used to be a freak, but now I'm a freak for the Lord.
I was like, damn.
Remember that.
I felt so bad for that lady because she was really telling her truth, and they made her feel ashamed. And it's like, if that woman wanted to say she was sucking balls, then let her say that. Because
what you don't understand is the reason why they came and got the mic from her is because she was about to start pointing niggas in that pulpit.
That's
like, who do you think gave me my ride here?
Right.
After that,
you was about to start naming names, and they wasn't coming.
After she gave
get the mic from right now.
If I say Deacon Johnson,
I came over again, get you double guap twats.
If I say Deacon Johnson speaking in tongues.
Deacon Johnson gave me his Deacon Johnson. Hey, listen.
She took Reverend Jones to Burlington Throw Factory right before the
Did you say Burlington?
Burlington
That's
Throw
what she said.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's the funniest thing you've ever said on this
I
show.
say Mickey's been holding on to that one for him.
Oh my God.
Boy, y'all just haven't heard. I say it all the time.
What's next? What's next? What's next?
I take my boyfriend every time I sing. Huh?
Wait a minute.
Oh.
We going. I be like, hey, you ready? Is this the
Miggy and her boyfriend are low key shooting Baby Boy 2 at the moment.
Once you do
I
this,
say, she's like with or without Henny.
Right. I like this all the time.
Do you jiggle the balls?
You got Burlington Throw Factory.
No. If you remember, Burlington Coat Factory hit its peak when they were selling Averex. So Mickey be taking her boyfriend there to give him the white leather joint with the blue dragon on the back.
Oh my gosh!
You get the special coat today, baby.
Mickey be like, "You ready for this baby fat?"
Oh my God!
Nah, you gotta do the Looney Tunes jacket or the M&M joint with the
Wait, hey, I did just buy a Looney Tunes jacket from Burlington. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you buy like the glow in the dark skull shirt too?
No. So we got Burlington. What's next, Mickey? BJ Maxx.
Herb is like, hey.
Gummy Wards and shit.
You gonna take them to Red Lobster like Beyonce did?
Hey, we're gonna go a step up. We're gonna go to Fridays. We're gonna go. Technically, that's a step down, but Fridays got 220, so we're gonna.
She about to give him that bang bang shrimp.
That Friday, she about to take him to thigh days. That's what that is.
I'm putting BJ Maxx in my notepad as we speak.
She's like, haha, low key though.
Wait, no,
dear diary.
Y'all bullshit. Y'all bullshit around. Travis, I'm still in that thigh days joint. I need that.
You're welcome.
Stealing that shit. Like shit.
Or ask me if she want to go to Arby's. That's what you gotta do.
She definitely gonna have the meat.
I've said this before. Arby's is not a real food establishment. They clean cocaine through Arby's. I don't care what nobody can say because
they got to.
Arby's stay open. Like you'll never see no Arby's going out of business.
The
But
fact that Arby's,
nobody in that line. Nobody.
In this pandemic, they still got Arby's open.
They cleaning coke through Arby's. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care.
Nah,
I don't care.
the only
Money
coke
laundering.
the money laundry places that Long John Silver in Forestville. Like, how's that still open?
Are they still? This is Long John Silver still
They're
around?
still open.
Yo,
It's right down the street. Like I used to live down there. Like it's still there.
And Arby's in the Walmart Clinton parking lot that don't nobody ever go to.
Yo, but here's the thing. Like I've never seen because I moved out the water.
We know.
There is so
Travis still bitter.
there is so many people going to Arby's. I ain't never seen an Arby's line long. Never.
Not the one in Clinton that's still open because they selling coke in the back. I'm telling you right
this
now.
one-
That's the only way.
We need to do an episode on restaurants from our childhood that ain't around no more, like Friendlies.
Like Shakey's, Shakey's Pizza,
Shakey's Pizza.
Shakey's was the spot. Oh my god.
or Pizza Hut. They used to have buffets.
Or the Pizza Hut where you were able to
My
sit
only
down with the
regret in life
fireplaces.
is not being old enough to get drunk and then go get some Shakey's Pizza afterwards. That's my only regret.
I don't even know what Shakey's Pizza is.
Friday night, the arcade at Shakey's.
Man,
that's a Maryland joint.
I was about to say that got to be a man.
Virginia too. I remember because like there was one. There used to be one like right before the corner before I turned to go to my grandparents' house.
We didn't go to that one. We went to that raggedy ass one on Silver Hill Road. That's
Silver Hill Road.
I find it hilarious that Travis is still mad about how far Herb lives. That's the first thing he said when he got there. He was like, God damn, this place far, man.
He just hates driving.
Waldorf, no, I actually love driving. That's the thing. I like driving. Waldorf is so far for no reason for everybody.
It's far from the Beltway. Like once it's like you get off, you just like you see the sign and say Waldorf. All right, I should be in a couple minutes. 4 hours later, where the fuck?
You be driving down Indian Head Parkway or Indian Head Highway, whatever the hell it is, for so long. You finally make a turn and you think, okay, it's gonna be right off this turn. No, nigga, you still driving for another half an hour after that.
That's because he don't really live in Waldorf. You live where?
White Plains.
Exactly.
I know something was wrong.
Right behind.
You a black man in White Plains. That's come on. I knew something was wrong.
The borderline of White Plains, real talk. But I mean, yeah.
No, don't try to justify it. Oh, we on the border.
No, go right down the street is Trump. So that's what I'm saying. Like I'm right at the.
But you said the same thing to me when you lived in Alexandria and came to my housewarming. You was like, "Yo, you live far as shit."
Where do you? Oh, you in Stafford, right?
Why are you telling the people where I live?
We just told him. We just talked about where he lives.
He's a female. It's different.
I say now a middle school teacher gonna be like,
Stafford. Okay, all right.
He's like, you got
I'm about to light this fire right here.
He's watching it right now, like I got her.
He's like round two. He'll be like round two.
Popping pills.
This nigga gonna be outside your door with a boombox playing fucking New Edition. Because if it isn't love, why do I feel this way?
Like, where'd you find
with the whole choreography? With the whole
right.
He gonna dip his head in the water. Remember Travis? When who dipped their head? Was it Ralph? When he dipped his head?
Yeah,
yes.
That was the most suspect music video scene I've ever seen in my entire life.
This nigga gonna pull out a random bowl full of water and just
It was so unnecessary.
You know he got a bald spot too. This is
man.
At least 3 of them niggas had on ballet shoes. I seen it.
Oh my god! You know what? I can argue that I think you might be right because they was looking real ballet-ish.
They was wearing some ballet shoes. Then you had Johnny Gill little stuff in the back with the little pink
with that one
with the little pink tank top.
Extra fruity with that one curl. Yes, you're absolutely right. Yes.
You go back and look at them New Edition videos. Yo, Johnny Gill was looking zesty as a mug in a lot of them.
He was looking super fruity. Yes.
Oh, y'all can't call Johnny Gill spicy.
Put on your red dress.
Yo, his intensity when he sings songs is unmatched. I'm sorry.
Have you ever tried to hit that Nehu that he begins every song with?
Every time.
That shit hurts.
That
shit hurts.
That Nehu slap though.
You knew the song was gonna be fire if he hit it though.
If he didn't do it, you had to skip the song because you was gonna be.
Yeah, you had to skip.
There's certain people when they make songs, when you singing along to their songs, you have to sing it in their voice. And he's one of them.
Like Keith Sweat. You
like Tony Braxton.
Keith Sweat song, and you in tempo, and you in the beat. You can't do that. You have to.
You got a Keith Sweat voice.
You got a Keith Sweat song.
If you don't have a Tony Braxton impression or a Keith Sweat impression, are you really an R&B fan? I don't think you're an R&B fan.
or Mary J. Blige on drugs.
Not
Mary J. Blige now.
We are not going to slander Mary J. Blige on this.
You get the hateration after
whenever she goes through a lot of shit, she got a fire album on the way.
I'm about to say
we are not going to disrespect Mary J. Blige.
I'm about to say
no Mary J. slander.
Whenever she was fucking with Casey at the time, and you see what drugs did to Casey and JoJo. So don't do it, kids. Don't do it.
Whenever she goes through some shit, about to drop the most fire album ever.
Trauma makes good music. It's not good, but if somebody's going through something, that music, like, it's bad to say that, but it's true. And people be wanting people to be like, "Oh, you gonna break up?" Yeah, that album.
All right, facts, because
that's why Keisha Cole ain't sold no albums in forever.
Right, because Mary J. Blige had a whole 15 years where she was going through some drama. She made one little song, one little album about being happy. Everybody's like, "Nah, go back. We want you to press again."
but hold on. If trauma makes good music, how come Gucci Mane shot a nigga and went to jail and still makes trash music?
Thank you.
Because these young niggas that listen to him don't know no better. That's why. Just saying,
yo.
All the fans at home, if you didn't watch the episode before this, go back and watch that episode. You had quality 30 minutes of Gucci Mane slander as well deserved. The nigga's
Gucci Mane. First of all, Gucci Mane, and this is one thing you didn't say on the episode. Gucci Mane, every time he raps, he needs subtitles with a little bouncing yellow bowl because nobody ever knows what the fuck he's saying. Never.
He sounds like he's rapping with peanut butter on the top of his mouth, and not that little diet peanut butter that Mickey was talking about. Full calorie.
That is you call full circle right there. That I got to clap it for that callback, yo.
Thank you. That's comedy, ladies and gentlemen.
That's how you wrap a story together.
That's Dave Chappelle stuff right there.
Funny.
Oh my gosh.
Game blouses. You right.
You guys want some pancakes? All right. Listen, y'all. We got to get out of here because it's taking too long. We made our point and a lot of other points that somehow we landed on.
Talk about so much different shit.
The bottom line is this is what you're gonna get when you get these two teams together. But listen, from Terrible Blerds and Good Whiskey, this has been another episode of Unpopular Opinion. Stay tuned to the Good and Terrible Show. Oh, go ahead, Mickey.
Don't forget, we gotta congratulate them. Their 100th episode is this
Congratulations to the Blerds and Whiskey crew. Their podcast is at 100 episodes, and they deserve it. And I hope they get 200 more. They're fantastic. We love to have them on the show. We love hanging out with them.
Please don't flood the DM with questions about the teacher. I promise. Please don't.
Please, everybody.
Right now, where they can ask us whatever we want, and we'll answer the questions on air. So just do me a favor and air this episode after that.
Listen, everybody watching at home, please go tell your uncles, old cousins, fathers, grandfathers that Rita is available and looking.
No.
You can have whatever you like.
You must have an active AARP card to slide in her DMs.
Wow.
Shut up, because he wasn't even that old. Because he was one of them young teachers back in the day.
Yeah, whatever.
But again, when the episode is over, I will answer y'all little funky ass question.
The nigga had a salt and pepper beard when he went on the date with him.
Oh my god.
That nigga had on jeans, a button up, and them soft leather shoes and shit.
He had a little teacher's patch on his elbows.
This nigga picked her up in a pair of Stacey Adams.
That man had on hush puppies.
Stacey Adams.
This nigga had a pair of Stacey Adams picking her up.
He came straight from Harold Pinner.
You beat me to it by 3 seconds. I was just about to say, my man went to Harold Pinner. Was like, I got to look good for tonight.
$10
like
says. $10 says. Wait.
Whatever happened to Pinner? That's what I want to know. Whatever happened to old boy?
$10 says.
Stop dressing.
Suspenders on, man.
That was it. That was it.
You won't even know.
Yo, that Harold
$10
Pinner.
says that Rita's date showed up with a crease in his pants.
Yo.
Yo, close the show out, man. We gonna
He had on a vest. He had a vest, no jacket.
He had a hat with a feather in it.
Oh shit, bro, my chest hurts, fam.
Listen, guys, if we can get out of here.
So much, my stomach hurt. I swear to God.
This has been another great episode. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Tell us below your Henny story. We want to hear them. Tell us what you think about Henny. Are we wrong or are we justified? Please let us know. Make sure to subscribe to the Blerds and Whiskey podcast as well. We hope you guys have a safe ride home. If you're already home, we hope you have a great rest of your night. And make sure to tune in for the next episode. Peace out.